We've gone straight on the grey gaff. Hello, stream. How are we doing? He's back. Look at this face. Dalus is Dalus had a glow up, glow down? What we said?
Hey, there we go. Hey.
Right, stream. How are we doing? 86 people in here already. 10 minutes before kickoff. Hello, people. How are we doing? Excited for the pre-season? Yeah, he's in and out, and he's in and out, and he's in and out. Now, I'll get this one out of the way for the OGers in the chat here, like David and Linda are in here nice and early. Dallas, whose voice you are going to be able to hear today, but he's got another commitment, which means he can't be sitting in front of his normal computer today. So he's trying his best just to be in here audio-wise as much as he can. And when possible, we're going to have a gaffer, or Scott, whatever you want to call him, on screen as well. Yes, we can hear you. Just your camera's off.
On my side, my camera is working absolutely fine.
I'll look ours.
This is gonna be a fun one.
Nah, you're not even in. Yeah, that's you. You're in this now.
I switched it off, put it back on. So.
There, that's you. You're here. They can see you. Yeah, we're all right. First of all, David, Lynn, thank you very, very much for the continued support, the continued membership. David, up to 30 months. That is sensational. Thank you very much. Libra 26, brilliant, guys. Thank you very, very much. Dallas, Gaffer is struggling here. He's.
I don't know what's happening because it's fine on my end. Like, my camera's working absolutely fine on my end.
It's just that actually trying to put it into Discord that you're struggling with. Danilo played against Hoffenheim last week and scored. Did he? Is that one of the Firelands friendlies? Hopefully the same again today once he actually gets on the pitch. But yeah, we'll working through this part. We'll just run over the team quickly, shall we? The team for today. For those of you that follow me on Twitter, you see I had a little bit of a mini heart attack, which has been all calmed now. It was originally not seeing Suter involved in this squad at all. Not in the starting team, not on the bench. And that was worrying, yeah. That was definitely worrying. But the team for today is Butland, Tav, Balogun, Ufeko and Ridvan as a back four. And Beale, as we're watching it on Rangers TV now, described that as down to bare bones with the centre-half pairing. Is that Beale putting the message out to the board being like, hello, I need another centre-half still. Hopefully. Our middle three today is Raskin. Well, I say middle three, hold on, let me get to this. Our usual middle three would be Raskin, Cantwell and Lundstrom. And the front three is Seema, Lammers and Dessers. But Beale, again in his pre-match interview here, has said it's going to be more like a 4-4-2 today. Some of the older heads in the chat will be absolutely loving it. They're like, yes, football should be 4-4-2, and that is it. But it's going to be Cantwell out in the left mid, Seema playing right mid today, allowing Lundstrom and Raskin to play in the middle. And up top is going to be Lammers and Dessers for today. You know how it is with a Michael Beale team. There's going to be lots of rotation. Cantwell, we know he's not going to be strict out to that left mid position. We know he's going to be floating left, right, up front, CDM, everywhere. But yeah, he says he's going to be trying to make this more of a flat middle four, so that'll be interesting to see today. The bench, we've got Danilo, who will hopefully get at least 30 minutes or so today, see what he's all about. We've got Borna, Roof, Sterling, who's good to see on the bench. Dowell, Matondo, Jack, Hadji, McLaughlin and Wright. I'm trying to think of the other names that are missing here. I don't know if either of you two can actually think of who's missing off that team that's normally there, because Beale said it's the sickness issue, or sickness bug, as he described it as the reason why Suter's not travelled over, but it's also took 3 or 4 of those to the squad. I'm trying to clock who that is.
Suter.
Sakala's one. Sakala's not yet, unless Sakala's off for a multi-million-pound deal, who knows. But don't worry, Thomas, don't worry, Butler's on the bench, don't worry, mate, don't worry.
I mean, I'm surprised with that, though, because apparently Scott Wright was in further talks to a club in Turkey as well, but he's on the bench, isn't he?
He's on the bench, but I do not think he'll be on the bench next Saturday. Let's just say that. I do not think he'll still be here at that point.
No. Oh yeah, by the way, Discord knows the score because you know what? See, if I wanted to, I can just kick Gaffer at the stream view. I take priority if I wanted to put my camera on right now. I could just kick him out.
If it comes from it. Mate, I mean, if you're...
He's gone. He's off.
Mate, if his camera keeps doing it, then just do it and we'll have Gaffer talk. I mean, that's fine, because we can hear him anyway. That's fine. If he keeps doing it, then that's the best until we get Gaffer a new camera. I love that Dalus is straight in. Yeah, by the way, you can actually Dalus, you can do that. You can be like one of them things. It's like whoever's talking. Yeah, just put them on screen. That's makeshift. I like that. If you've got something big to say that's not just a chip in, like Dalus. What do you think of the team lineup today, mate? And we are going to Dalus in the studio here.
Horrible backlight. That guys, what's going on? Welcome. Integrated webcam, cheap webcam in the laptop. It's all good. You know, we're rocking it here. I'm having to hold my mic today. This is budget setup. We're holding the mic. But yeah, no. In all seriousness, while I move this to a better background, give me a second, so that I'm not backlit like hell. I'm excited about this team. A lot of the new boys, obviously. For those that were at the game or watched your video and stuff, Lundstrom, absolute bomb scare right now. So seeing him involved in anything right now does not get me excited.
Mate, that was maybe one of the worst 1 minutes from coming off the bench I've ever seen. Honestly, it was wild. A wild first minute. Where is he gone? Where is he gone, that man? Do you know what Hannah said to me that I actually found quite interesting? Maybe he's softened up and just had a complete change of attitude since he became a Dana. Because ever since that, see when you think of the timeline roughly, since Lundstrom became a dad, his performances have went downhill more. Is there any link in that? I don't know. The psychologists out there can look into that more than I can, but hey, it's there. The timeline makes sense. Yep. There's a Discord link, not to join straight into this call, Brian, now, but there's a Discord link where I'll chat to the community that want to join in there, mate. Yeah, that should be in the description. Gaffer, we can see you. Can we hear you? What's your thoughts on this team, mate? Oh. No, we are not. No. We tried. Okay. We tried. Good effort.
He's speechless, mate. He's speechless. That's what it is.
Oh, I hear him. I hear him again.
Hello. Oh, okay. So I've been sitting talking there for about the past 10 minutes.
No, sure.
You heard me.
Nope.
I'm looking forward to seeing Yefeko in the back line. Looking very forward to that. Glad Borna's not playing. I agree with Dallas. I'm pretty scared about Lundstrom being in there. As Steely touched on, the worst 1 minute anybody could ever have in their life, it's got to have been him. Looking forward to see Danilo. Hopefully he gets a good path.
That pause by that away end that we've just been showing in Hoffenheim, which I looked into going to, just between the work and the actual travel there was not feasible. Fair play to the Rangers fans out there, because it looks to be still a couple of thousand in there, and that was not an easy away ground to get to, but Rangers fans being Rangers fans, they're in their numbers.
They find a way. If there is a will, there is a way, and they shall find it.
We say front line.
Are you saying that they're going to be playing like a 4-4-2 here?
That's what Beale says before it. He's going to be picture this front. This midfield is more of a flat one. Catmile on the left, Seaman on the right.
And I'd basically say Lammers behind Dessler kind of. It's like a 1-1 kind of rather than a 2.
Pretty much, yeah.
Aye.
That's what we're expecting with it there. Hoffenheim's team, I'm going to see if I can actually load this up, because I've not actually seen it yet, to be honest.
We're looking better now. There we go. I'm still having to hold the mic, but we're looking better.
You jumped in again. They've got Kramaric starting, and they've got Vogt, they've got Brooks that I know, they've got Bauman or Bauman, however you pronounce it, their keeper. But Kramaric, we know that'll be a good test today, especially for our makeshift centre halves, if you will, as Beale described it, down to the bare bones. But the youngster and the been there, done it, and Balogun will have their hands full with Kramaric today, for sure. Very good striker up top for Hoffenheim. But as I'm waiting, the team's walking into the pitch, guys, what's their predictions for this one? Because I think we're going to be predicting the Rangers win, but I'd like to hear a bit more about it. But in my opinion, this is vital to get a win. The pre-season form has not been good enough, and again, Hoffenheim no mugs, of course not. But man, you can't keep losing these pre-season games.
Can I just say, by the way, how different German grounds do football? You can just chill with a beer and that.
Yeah, only if, man, only if.
Like, that would cause unreal riots if we were just chilling with a beer on an old firm. Like, what?
And that's the issue.
Yeah, that is. Like, I think if the old firm wasn't a thing, there's probably a chance of it happening in Scotland. But with the old firm being a thing,
you've just upset the 3 Celtic fans that are in here, Dallas. The old firm isn't a thing, Dallas. Come on.
the old firm's not a thing. Oh my god, I'm sorry. It's the Glasgow Derby.
The average of about 3 we've usually got here. It goes up more. See, when Celtic are playing, there's actually more. They end up coming in here now.
I'm sure they're playing there. I'm sure they're playing Wolves or something.
They're.
Don't know.
What? I don't understand why that's on the TV, but we're not. But okay.
Reese, by the way, because Brian's saying that Discord link's invalid, what server do you want me to put in? Like the private one we're in the now, or the actual Oats Steely one?
There is Steely one. I'll look at that after, actually. Don't know why that is. Because I'm not changed that, but Leslie, be in that chat. Hello. Hoffenheim are about to do a huddle. Wait, have we played a team that haven't done a huddle yet? This scene. The boos ring round the Hoffenheim Stadium here. Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
You hear the boos ringing round from the away end as the home team do the huddle here. Yeah, what's our predictions for this one, boys?
I'm going to say 3-0. 3-0 to the Bears.
Ooh.
I would take it.
I would. I mean, you know the good luck from me, mate. I've always got to put a goal against us, and that's typically when we actually do tend to win the games. So I'm going to stick with Gaffer and say we put 3 past them, but I'm saying 3-1.
It's hard to go with something different when we're 3 more, but I would say 3-1 today. We're makeshift defence, and let me 15 set time and start there. New little Rangers TV overlay here, by the way. Well, not overlay, but like it's clean. Yeah, I like it. How good is this, by the way, for those that are not able to watch this here? But it is on Rangers TV today and available to buy it in the UK, which is fantastic. Wish this was like that more often. Dallas, you can jump back in, mate. I've got my head on the other side. Gaffer is gone.
Wait, I'm back.
He's back.
He's back again. He's back again.
I'm back.
We've got a 2-1 from Xander, 2-1 from Genesis, like 2-0 from Lunt, 2-1 from Leslie. Alright, Rangers for 2 goals. Yeah, we'll take that. Rangers in the all white kit. Tav makes a massive mistake here. Hoffenheim in already. He's trying to recover it, and he does. Oh, just enough to recover it, but he doesn't. Tav, 2 mistakes in a row here.
I'm telling you.
James Tavernier continuing on with his shaky performances here. That is wow. He was genuinely trying his best there to give a goal away.
Reece, see the second one I've put in that's just the link in its own where I didn't tag Brian? Maybe pin that one at the top for now till we get that sorted with the description.
Not as many people come in there, but I'll wait. Yeah.
Like what?
It was like the first one there for those that are managing to watch it. There was just a ball past to Tav. I don't know what he's done. Took the eye off it, lost the concentration, whatever. It's rolled under his foot. Hoffenheim player never took it too well with his stride. It could have been right through and goal, but then Taz tried to recover it. He's won the ball back and then gave him the ball back again for a shot from 10 yards out, which is ended up a good save for Butland. But well,
yeah, that was worrying.
Stelling will be breathing down your neck, Tav. We know he's the defensive fullback.
Did I not read somewhere that he can play both sides?
He can play both sides. Yep.
Yeah. Ooh. I mean, he's on the bench. I would not be mad at him getting a go in at that.
Because he's just back off the injury. I don't know if he'll be in quite this soon. Maybe 10 minutes at the end.
Every single minute.
It's just the captain, isn't it? That's the right he gets. Whether we like it or not, he's the captain, and that's it. Just gets his game time.
He's a man.
Good save by Butland though, within all of that ongoing there.
Butland will be big for us, I think.
What do you think of McCrory then?
I think he's just going to be the cup keeper, isn't he? He's not going to...
As long as he is though, because even if it depends what's happening.
It cannot be McLaughlin.
No.
Like, it just cannot be McLaughlin.
I would like to think it won't be, because McCrory will stay if he's guaranteed cups, and if Butland gets the European games in the league, but
one well back in the middle of the park on the attack.
See him with a big touch, and then
wins the corner, I think.
Just a scuffed pass into the box.
But
all I see so far, I know it's been. Seamus had a bit of rough opinions on him, to be fair, and I've been that as well. But I'm not seeing him bringing more than Sakala from these couple of games. Again, pre-season, give it time. But from the minutes I've seen him so far, I'm not seeing any improvement of Sakala. In fact, I'm seeing Sakala being better. But certainly, ask me that in 2 months' time after some competitive games.
The words will come back to bite you in the backside.
Oh,
hopefully.
I hope so. But that's the thing, you hope so in that situation, you know what I mean?
Aye.
Like, the amount of times me and Reese have sat here and slated players, like, the amount of times we've slated Tav or Borna or whoever all else. And it's like, we'll say it time and time again, we will happily be wrong about that. But it's like, you can only call what you see in front of you at the time, you know what I mean?
Feckle, man, what at 20, ain't he? So he's not young, so he does need minutes, but
He just looks so
I think it's just going to be the Leon King type role that he's had of past years so where King was getting the game here or there, but I just don't want Davies the backup centre. This is the two backups I would want. When they're all fit, Connor and Balogun. I know there's going to be some in the chat, David especially here, be like, Balogun over Suter, please. Not over Suter, apologies David. Balogun over Goldson, I think he'll want anyone over Goldson. But personally I think for this season now, if Goldson, once he's back fit, and if he is fit, Suter and Goldson.
Got to be Suter and Goldson just starting.
Yeah.
Got to be. Get there, come on.
So it's that high press.
Well, this camera angle, by the way, this is like a analyst stream.
Oh god, yeah.
It's like the camera's right up at the top of the stadium, the big wide view for anyone that plays FIFA. It's like watching it in co-op, you know.
It's like co-op height 20, zoom 0. Boom, there you go.
That was my exact camera.
Mate, that's my exact camera setting as well.
Yeah, that's why he's a brutal boys. That's too far out.
I like seeing more of the picture, right?
Cross-platform boys, don't worry.
I need this Devon page so I can have a graphics card. Please donate £1 to this poor boy who's stuck without a console or a good PC.
That's me he's talking about. I need a PC, thanks. Yeah, David, don't worry. I got you, mate. I hear the frustration, especially on Tab for me right now.
Yeah.
And when I start my goals in, mate, is I think you can sign better, but from what we've got now, I think he's a starter for sure, mate. David is my opinion of it currently.
Well, you know my opinion on Goldson.
Yeah. Gaffer's been a die-hard Goldson fan for day one. He will not hear a bad word said about that.
I mean, I've criticised him a few times, but not as much as everybody else. Like,
I've criticised him once or twice for like his 500 games.
Biggest fan. Like, I'm very, very glad that Suter is playing very well now.
Yeah.
Because I loved him before he even played well.
See, that's the thing. Like, I had a very bad impression of him in his first couple of games, but obviously then we found out he lied about injury and was playing with injury and everything. So, but since he's actually took the time he needs off to deal with it, yeah, no, he seems like he's going to be solid.
Jacko, welcome back in, mate. Good, mate. Holidays and very busy. Adult life, you know, is what it is. Looking at the potentially moving and things as well. Nothing concrete with that, but this is. It was a busy but very fun summer, mate. Thank you. How was yours?
I got old.
Well, that's also true, David. Gio was the man for that got Lunny playing. Dylan, welcome in. That was at the Rangers Review podcast live last night. It was interesting. I wish I remembered every single stat they were talking about. But what do we think of Gabriel Rufus season on the bench here? They were making a joke yesterday saying everybody would absolutely love to have his work schedule of 15 minutes off, 3 months off. 15 minutes on, 3 months off. And it was got quite a laugh from the crowd, but I mean, it's not enough what his work schedule's been of late. But they were also saying there, if he's fit and firing, man, he could be starting. He could be starting.
If we can keep Roof fit, he's our best striker.
Yeah.
Without seeing Danilo play.
Without seeing Danilo, I would say a 100% fit Roof would be. I would agree with that with what I've seen.
Without seeing Danilo, aye.
But after with his contract running at the end of this year, I don't know if I would keep him genuinely just because of injuries. Because it's a matter of time for it. Unfortunately, before it happens again, I wish him all the best. It seems a great guy, great player for us. Genuinely does what he can, but robbed of a Puskas award. But
yeah, I was literally about to say that, got robbed of a Puskas, but
oh, definitely did, man.
But they were going over as well the injuries what we've had, and obviously getting our better doctor back this year is I have a guess used to, by the way. Usually never get. I'd like to get this in the chat, by the way. Let me get a poll. So you can be involved in this poll.
Plenty of space out on the left here. Finds the pass. Yilmaz. Nice ball in behind there.
Have at the back post as usual.
Ooh.
Okay.
That was a lot closer for that angle, but
yeah.
Wild, man.
That's the sort of steal you were saying about you're going to put something in chat, or
I'm going to put a poll out now. I'll explain it. I'm going to word this.
I've just with a wild volley at the back post. It just goes about 20 yards wide and over. Like, just horrible, man.
You know what? Yes, it was wildly off target, but at the same time, the amount of times we've sat and said we wish players would take chances for that kind of.
Oh yeah, Coco.
He went through, got the ball cleanly. I don't know where the complaints are coming from there. Alright, running the attack. Tav sends the ball up.
Oh, ball! Lammers lead button holding his face there rather than. But by the way, buttoned out very well there to stop a Hoffenheim clearance. Yeah, that was good.
That's what we've been missing.
And very comfortable there with the ball under pressure for an attacker.
We've not had a keeper that will come out like that in a long time.
So that's last season there, right? We've just put a poll in the chat, right? How much wages were spent on injured players last year?
I've straight up went 20 mil plus.
I'd like to see people's guesses of this, because they went over it last night. Sources to be confirmed in this, right? But this was on the Rangers Review live podcast yesterday. They were talking about this, and they're quite in depth with the stuff they do.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave this open for a couple of minutes. Just on the wages, mate. So this is obviously like they're still getting their weekly wages, right? But if they weren't available by the full season, how much wages we paid?
I'll say 10 to 15 million.
I'm sticking 20 plus.
Can't see it being 20 plus, but
Oh, I can with the amount of injured players we've had.
Well, how are you thinking that Dallas? You work it out. Say someone's getting 20 grand for us. What are they getting a year?
20 grand a week, that's 200 grand times 5. You're talking $1 million on that alone for one player if they're in 20 grand a week.
Okay, right, so let's think of that,
1.2,
right?
20 players are getting injured a season. That's
Aye, but there's players that we pay more than 20 grand a week. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure, so...
Sure is.
oh definitely aye. But what I'm like in a technicality form, if you're doing it in 20 grand, that's 20 players injured in one season. Ball into the box here. Nah,
Oh,
like,
wild ball into the box there, but Tabs out to pick it up. Better ball into the back
Oh,
post.
it
Forces
was
a
like-
difficult one for the keeper.
That was a good flick, actually. That was difficult for back post to read there. For those that are new at the chat as well, we'll come in and over talking away about polls and stuff. The game is, of course, on right now. As soon as there's anything big or anything happening in the game, we will talk about it, update you about it. But with our little community we've got going here, our big community, I'll say now, give us some credit. We'll chat about whatever Rangers as well, whatever comes up. But any bigger updates in the game, of course, we'll be talking about it.
Also, to any of the regulars as well that are coming in, hearing my voice but seeing Gaffer, they're going to be so confused.
Dallas, you've
It's gonna be
changed.
like,
You have a
what?
rough summer, good Dallas. What was happening to you?
Yeah. Don't put Gaffer down like that. Come on now. Come on.
God's sake, Dallas, you had a good summer. You lost a bit of weight there.
Oh, mate, glow up in summer, mate. Glow up in the summer.
Hey, we've got 10 to 15 million winning it. What they said, right?
I'd guess around 22, 23 mil.
Watch this, it'll be like 0 to 5 million or something.
500k. 23 million.
Spot on. Yes.
23 million. So, Steve, who do you thinking, right? Roofs is on like more than 30. Halander was on more than 30. They were out all year. What's Hadji on? Hadji will be high 20s.
Probably more than 30.
I don't think he'll be as much as that coming straight for Hearts.
Nah.
Surely he's on about 31 or something.
Alfie was missing for a bit. He's been there 40.
Jeez,
Man.
15 million, just-
Mate, no, that is a lot of money. Quite how
What a
accurate that is.
tackle there,
Oh,
by
yeah,
the way.
yeah.
And said
Yeah,
would do.
Good
Yep, he was
physicality.
onside.
Lifts his head up, trying to find someone in the middle, gets the left foot, and he kind of falls with a shot there.
You know,
But he
you
just
ever
never had the
think-
pace to break away there.
Yeah.
And Lawrence
Lawrence as well.
Well, coming for Championship League One with Derby, don't know, but you'd imagine he'd have been on at least 15 down there.
Mate,
So,
English leagues, you know what I mean?
minimum
Massive
20, I
league.
would guess, Lawrence, but that would be that's a complete guess, genuinely. Yeah, that's another good save by Butland there, by the
That
way.
is Tab again, by the way.
It is
He just
Tab
lets the
again,
ball
questionable,
go ahead.
but we'll see this back here with a big long ball from Hoffenheim.
He's not even sprinting, he's jogging.
And the ball's into the box anyway, and it's the near post. It comes across
Fantastic
Balogun,
save
and
for
it's
Jack Butland.
it's a great save. Does well to close his legs quickly on that.
Yep.
Tab is a million miles off everybody else.
I don't know what he's been up to I don't know what he's been up to in the summer, but
No, the worst thing, he's actually been in Dubai
Corner into the box, straight to Butland. Gathers that.
doing his like fitness walk and that.
when's the last time we saw a keeper catch a corner with players around him for us?
So what happens when
Genuine
you
question.
swap out a 6 foot keeper for a big 6'5", mate?
Alright.
By the way, that's a good question that David's just brought up. What was Lawrence on?
That's what I said. I don't think
we kinda mentioned
any more than
probably.
it must be at least 20 because of if playing with Derby, you'd be
Oh,
presuming.
I thought that was Roof you were talking about. Sorry,
I
my
just,
I don't know.
I just
you'd
said maybe
be
25. 25 maybe.
Oh, Roof's over 30. I know that anyway. Looking good. Not much, to be honest, Robbie. Defensively, a little bit shaky. It's just trying to gel this forward line, man.
Danilo's meant to go on about 40k, isn't he?
So Dalus, when you say it like that sounds too much to be true. Maybe they meant that over 2 seasons. It definitely needs to be fact checked, that. But
What up? Oh, come on, get on the end of that.
regardless of how much it was too much. We had too many injuries. We're just starting 11 for Saturday's Trinity coming out. I don't think Juventus will go straight in, Jacob, but I think we need a little bit of settling in. A week or two, maybe a training to get used to the boys. I wouldn't be completely against him coming in, but I don't think he will. But my starting 11, presuming we're all fit and ready to go, Jacob would have Butland, grudgingly here say.
Miles behind the full line.
This is a shooting chance here. It's a good block by Ridvan. Hold on, it's a second. Raskin carrying the ball away. Lammers turns, gets the head up. Lovely dinked ball. Oh, Dessers! He just takes a touch into the defender a bit more than anything, but a lovely play from Lammers there, like that.
That was a great pass for Lammers. Well done.
The Tav right back. Goldson ain't going to be ready, so I would play Balogun and Suter, Ridvan. In the middle, I would put Ridvan. I would put Kieran Dill, and then I'd put Campbell in there, and then my front three would probably go Seema, Lammers, Dessers. For what we've currently got.
The only thing that scared me about that lineup there was Tav at right back. And that's bad because I've always been Tav. Like I've always been like, right, Tav's good. I like Tav's not done anything bad, but he's old, man. These past 2 games,
That's the thing though. Typically, like if Tav makes a mistake,
Love that ref. What a tackle!
What a tackle, ref! As I was saying, though, typically, like if Tav makes a mistake defensively, normally he'll like contribute something going forward to kind of offset it. But even going forward, he's not been.
That is the thing, though. That's where Tav, like, he gets his well-deserved criticism for his defensive ability, but then a lot of the Tav lovers, Tav supporters, and everything, or Tav himself, can get it backed up by the goals and assists going forward. As soon as that starts drying out, that's when a serious eye comes on Tav, because his defensive ability is not good enough, not for him to be chipping in going forward.
But the thing is, not everybody has said they would love to see Tav as a right wing, though.
We're not getting it.
But we're not going to get that.
Steely's been sat here crying for an out-and-out winger. I imagine it was Tav. Imagine.
But look, he's having to sprint back in because he's left his man.
He does well. Maybe not there.
Cifuentes will definitely be match fit, Xander, yeah. We've been playing in the MLS. But that is just the matchup with the players. I wouldn't be completely against throwing them in, but you're maybe asking a bit much for them to go straight in with a new team.
Yeah.
I wonder if Goldston will be back. I don't know.
I see Goldston back for Saturday.
Definitely will be starting, no chance.
If he was going to be back at all, he'd have probably been on the bench today.
Yeah, for sure. You can see it here when we're out of possession, that middle four more, then we'll go into more of the 4-4-2 shape.
Yeah.
But Seema's a bit higher. Red Van, good tone. But Redvan's had to cover, and then Cantwell's covered that really well. But Redvan a little bit soft there, and it leads to a Hoffenheim goal. I think it's maybe Redvan being a little bit too soft there. Cantwell got back. Redvan done great to come across at first to get a tackle in. Then Cantwell's covered him well, but then I think Redvan needs to clear that. What do you think, guys?
I need to see
I'd like to see it back.
Cantwell done tremendous to get back and thingy, but
the man had a good
foot, or is he just too soft?
Oh, there they are, mate.
Too soft.
Far too soft.
He doesn't put anything into that 50. And that
Too soft, man. That's
he basically jumps over the ball.
he goes to jump over the guy. I don't think he even goes to put a foot in.
Aye. He's just got to be clearing that straight out the park there.
I get that it's a pre-season friendly. You don't want to dive in and injure people and that kind of thing, but come on now. Like,
he done really well to go nip the ball out and cover at first as well, and then that part.
Yeah. He basically went from 0 to 0 real quick.
Yeah. And that's the thing as well, though. Cantwell actually done so well. Like, Cantwell's man had like 3-4 yards on him. He manages to make up the distance and just get a foot in. And he's just let down by... I mean...
I'm really struggling to...
You need to win this game, man. This game needs to be won, man.
Yeah. I'm going to ask you, anyone here that plays football, what's the easiest way to get hurt in a 50-50? Great talk. I thought
you were talking to the stream.
That's it, stream, man.
I said anyone that like that includes you too. Easiest way to get hurt in a 50-50, pulling out.
Pulling out a 50-50, I am not going full whack. Or you do a me and go full whack into a 50-50 and dislocate your knee.
Or that.
There's always positives.
There we go, chat as well. Instantly, David, Darryl, pull out, going in limp, pulling out. Like,
well, that goal. Let's sort it out.
I like Yilmaz as well. That's the thing. I'm disappointed with that.
No, the only thing that I'm thinking. See if it was Borna, he would have been nowhere near that.
Aye, wouldn't have got there in the first place.
By the way, for Cantwell.
Did he leave that? It looks like Dessers just left it there. I don't know if it was maybe just too far away from him.
Or if he's got the call for behind, then it's been misjudged. I don't know. But we're seeing Cantwell over on the right now. Has this been a swap in the midfield now?
I think that's him frustrated and not getting the ball enough in it, and he's like, hey, here we go, floating time. Hey, Gavin, it's not looking promising in this pre-season, man.
No, I don't think they've found their proper shape yet, which is worrying considering we've got Kilmarnock next week away.
Is your camera on, Gaffer? Or in reset?
I'll stand in real quick while Gaffer's away. But no, that's the thing. Kilmarnock away is a hard game to go to, and it's like if you're not looking good for it now, then
like especially playing in that plastic pitch.
It's brutal.
Kilmarnock is a tough team to play away without. Like I think even if a grass pitch, Kilmarnock would be tough to play away. But
yeah.
A plastic park just makes it 10 times worse. Because you can't, for the likes of it, you can't play roof on that plastic park on Saturday.
One thing I will say, by the way, so far we've seen generally moments with everyone on the ball. Only person I've not really seen anything from right now, Lundstrom.
Well, I've actually forgot he was playing.
Good fan with a right-footed cross, cleared away easily enough.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
And speaking of...
I don't think that was a terrible ball, by the way. I don't know.
It wasn't a terrible ball, but he never don't know. He didn't put enough curve on it. I don't know.
Aye.
Unless it's just Tav being
He-
lazy. 'Cause,
He either had to curl the ball round a little bit more, or like there needed to be a little bit less weight on that.
oh man, Tav just looks as if he's pulling a 4-wheel truck or something behind him, man.
Tav, you done playing right back? You want to go back to streaming or something, mate? Who remembers that era? Tav the streamer.
Right. Then he got himself
Oh
in
my
trouble,
God.
that was it. Again.
Right.
Yeah, Feckle's.
Referee.
This guy's trying to get your Feckle's shirt in a frame there. Jesus.
Can I have your shirt after the game? No, I want it now. I want it now.
No. He was not waiting till after the game there.
Oh, man.
The big.
He's not done anything wrong, by the way.
No, he's been decent, eh?
Mate, see that Olympiacos game when you watch it back and you got that goal line claims and then McLaughlin
By the
just
way,
watched the ball.
nice.
Oh, I remember that. Aye, exactly.
Good attacking play here
Back to the
again.
box here and the
Oh.
touch isn't good
Up
enough.
there.
Touch isn't good enough for Dessers
Touch
it.
here, red band.
I like
All
that.
in. Nah.
That big Brooks they've got at the back is an absolute unit of a boy, isn't he? An American guy.
Sorry, say what now?
The side of the centre half they've got big Brooks.
Who's getting half-hearted there? Is that Raskin? Kind of saying about it, Raskin.
Yeah, but we're done lunchtime. Nice chest back to Butland there to take the pressure off us. What do you think of the team so far, guys? Individually, very good moments. Very poor as a team. That was a good way to put it, Paul.
That's
Yeah, that sums it up. Yeah, I'd go with that.
It's perfect, mate. Individually good, but working as a team, we're nowhere near it.
I mean, you'd expect it with the new boys coming in. Even like Cantwell and Raskin, they looked to have settled in pretty quick last season, but obviously, like it's a lot of new boys coming in around them as well. That'll maybe be looking to them where they're not 100% settled. So it's like, as a team, there's a lot of players here that still need to mesh and need to gel, which obviously you hope to get done in the training and the pre-season and everything else. But as it is, as a team, we just look like we've got no vision, no identity, like no idea what we want to do.
Because you've done the right. Never. I can't remember that part of the day. They were talking about like the amount of. Let me go through your expected goals and everything, expected goals conceded and stuff. Rangers last year conceded 13 goals more than they were expected to concede, which is a lot of goals when you start thinking about that through a season. And Celtic only conceded 4. So that's a 9 difference. That's a lot. Mm-hmm. Especially when we drop points in games, it's usually just 1 or 2 goals someone scores against us. It's never like 3, 4. It's a 1 each draw, or we get beat 2-1 or beat 1-0 or something. It's stupid like that in the league. 9 goals is a lot.
Oh, well done there to steal that ball back. Well done, Seema. He's going to take it and drive with it. Finds the pass into the middle.
Oh, from okay, that was a good idea there.
He didn't have a lot of options in front of him there, and he had the pressure for the back. He didn't really have anywhere to go, Raskin.
Really wanted to score this first half, yeah.
Need a goal before half time for certain. Surely, go to big changes. Danilo's got to come on at half time.
But the Newcastle game on.
I'd play Jack for lunchtime at half time as well. I think defensively we're all the shot.
Like this isn't even hating on Tab or anything, right? Like, yes, he's made mistakes, whatever. Yes, deal with it. But genuinely, just to see how we would play, obviously once he's in and settled, trained with the team a bit more, I would love to see how we do with Sterling at right back.
Free shot at the back post here. It's a wild shot though. We're just getting stretched. Their wide players are just getting so much time and space here. Look at the space this guy's got coming in the back.
I don't know what's happened, man. I get that we've got near enough a full team of new players, but still, there's no excuse to be this bad.
It just, well, I know every game I'm watching, it just looks like your first game back after pre-season. Not like you've been training for a while and you've had a couple of games. That's the worrying thing. Worrying thing is, saying the chat a couple of times there, it's just, mate, one week today. That's it. The league has started. And Barry Ferguson was talking last night saying about this pre-season form you Feco. It's a poor ball inviting a bit of pressure here. And Balogun, nice. Ferguson said they can do what they want this pre-season as long as they hit their peak for next Saturday at 5:15. You agree with that, but the signs don't look as if they're going to hit the peak there. Nice from Lammers here. Invites Campbell into the game, who tries to play Dessers in. Offside.
Yeah, a little bit offside there, but even at that, the thing there, Dessers looked worried to go to it there.
That's a difficult question, Paul, by looking at the pre-season game, but I don't honestly know how to answer that one just now.
Ask me at night on the 3rd of September, Paul.
Aye.
See how the first game against that mob go, and we'll judge it for there.
Stream it on Rangers. I mean, we're watching the game on Rangers TV. Sure, yeah. Danilo at half time, please. Give me something else in this front line.
100%.
Mm-hmm. Out and press. Someone pick up that number 22.
Come out and they've just got so much numbers forward, and we're always like trying to take someone on 1v1. The amount of players Hoffenheim have forward there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not pretty, David. It's not pretty. That's for sure.
It just looks as if Hoffenheim's got an extra 5 players in the park.
That ball every time is killing us. Every time that ball.
It's Kramaric playing off to have.
I feel like wrong here, just always moaning at Tav, but it's his problem. It's his man.
We keep hearing after every game as well, David, about the performances. Oh, we've got heavy legs, we've got heavy legs, we've got heavy legs. But how much you can keep saying that, innit? Like,
and it's like I kind of get what Bill's saying though about how saying he wants to get the miles in pre-season and get the fitness up and that. Like, and I mean, I don't think anyone will argue it. The fittest Rangers squad we've seen in recent memory was that team under Gerrard and Beale. They ran for 120 minutes. Like,
see, even the team, I think it was the year before. Like, is it the year before? I think maybe they were going to put a bit Bayer Leverkusen, maybe. See how fit that team was. Not even the one that got to the
not to the final,
Europa League final. The one before that. Oh mate, that team, like fitness wise, was crazy.
Insane, yeah.
It was a no. a time where we played 120 minutes.
120
one day
minutes,
and then,
3 days apart. Aye.
Aye. Played another 120 minutes and then played 90 minutes like 3 days later again.
No, it was 220-minute games back to back. It was the Cup and then a European game. We played
Aye.
120 minutes both games.
Played 120 minutes, had 2 days rest, had another 120 minutes, had 2 days rest, then played 90 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I get what you mean now. Yeah,
I was like, that's unreal for like, I don't care how fit you are, man.
That's what 240, 330 minutes of football in 6 days at top level. That is, yeah.
It's true. I don't know about the outside of the UK today. Maybe because it's still in the UK, it might not be outside the UK today. It might be like the reverse, because normally everyone outside the UK can watch Rangers TV fine, but that's the signing for Granada. A bit of good signing for him.
Boys, Tav won a ball.
Yes, you're right. He did win a ball, but he had to come back to win it. He shouldn't need. He should be on line with his player.
I mean, I agree, but
Like,
yeah.
I've never been so frustrated with one player in all my life. Like, going to last season, praising him, to seeing him play 4 games, and I want rid of him. Like, jeez, oh man.
It's because that's the thing. It's like like when we've got the ball and we're actually getting like our midfield and our forwards involved in the game, the passing's looking sharp, finding the space and everything's looking sharp. We're looking good, but we're just not able to. Same thing that's been killing us the past 2 seasons. That final killer ball, we've just not been finding it. Everything else, the build-up play, the passing, everything looks decent. But we've just not been finding that final ball.
Oh, Hoffenheim rattle a ball across the box there, no takers. As it flies across 6-yard box there at the back post, but they're just getting overload on us after overload here.
I've never heard anything so truer than that, Xander. And a lot of people will hate us for saying that, but we are definitely missing Goldson. He makes that back line more secure, I think. He just get a lot of hate for saying that because a lot of people don't like him.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to bring up a point, Reese. I think it was maybe last season when Goldson was injured. I think you mentioned it. Without Goldson in the pitch, Tav gets found out massively, like more so than usual. Like,
You need to cover his backside.
He's not going to lead as well, because even Lundstrom's low in confidence in that. He's not going to lead, he's not going to shout, he's not going to tell everyone to, for lack of a better word, and get a fucking grip. There's no one that's going to do that in that pitch, because Tav's never going to do that.
No.
And then when Lundstrom's, again, low in the confidence, he keeps his head down a bit more. There's no commander in that pitch there. There's not one.
Your big commanders for me, right? I know I'm going to say somebody that's no longer with us anymore, right? But Al McGregor, Brian Jack, Connor Goldson. That's your 3 big ones, and Lundstrom when he's confident, as you said.
I'm not going to lie, when you said no longer ways, I thought you meant deed. I was like,
I say, but
I'm one of them died, and I don't know that. What? Hold on a minute here. Hold on a minute here, Gaffer. You had me going there, mate. Oh, that's too easy. Through the legs, way too easy.
There's so many men free here. And put across the box, and it's just tapped in. It's just dead easy. He just takes on Ridvan, who's nowhere near him, fires it across the 6-yard box, and the guy could have got down his hands and knees and headed it in the goal. But this is pathetic.
Ridvan stood off him way too much here.
So, Europa League this season, boys?
see this back again. I mean, it's just.
Who's that stops playing to complain about the man down
Redman
instead
gets
of staying with
done.
him?
Ufeko isn't covering the 6-yard box enough. Butland isn't out quickly enough, and then he's in no man's land. And then Baby's just, again, had all the time in the world just to put the ball in the net.
I don't think you can blame Butland there, but
No.
it's just.
I want to know
poor
who that was in
defending.
our box that stopped playing.
I don't think you can look at anyone besides Butland, Ufeko, and Ridvan with that.
No, there was someone in the middle of the box that stopped playing that guy came off of. It wasn't Ufeku, he was on him.
I mean, Ufeko, he definitely never covered the
Ufeku
6-yard box
should have
enough.
covered the front post a lot better, aye.
Well, there's my score line at the window.
Aye.
Gaffer scams off. Villain! Hello, I'm back again.
Yeah, I should be alright now.
Yep.
You okay now? But let me know.
Ah, you're back up there now.
Ah, dear. This is depressing.
I mean, you've got to keep in mind it's only a pre-season friendly, and then hope to God that that's the reason that we're just not putting in effort or something like that. But yeah, it doesn't look promising going into the first game of the season away to Kilmarnock next week. You know what? If this is how we're going to be playing, I'm glad I've got that wedding next week and I'm not seeing the game. I'm not going to get stuck getting super negative in that. All jokes aside, no, I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go that far before the season's even started. Other than lunchtime, get him out.
It's not looking good at all, man. It's just not.
Nah.
Like, how did he expect? Oh,
Oh.
the ball here. Like, I think Tav should have took a touch there. I think, but it was a good ball in first time. Half time.
100 hour. Yes, half time. And wow.
I think Wow's, yeah.
Who's got Magic Bagheera's number?
That was a tough watch.
Yeah. It really was. Really was.
That's very true, Freddie, mate. Very true. And it's a bad combination when your attack isn't gelling and your defence isn't stopping goals. That's not a good combination.
Gaffer, your cam again, mate.
What's it, man?
Should jump on a set, whatever, Dallas. I'm just going to jump to the toilet quickly. BRB. Stream, please let us know who you would like to see on in this second half.
How did he expect us, right, to fork out 70 quid for a Rangers tap? Obviously we're going to do it, right, because it's our team and we love it, right? But how did he expect us to fork out money to buy season tickets and all of that and then perform like that? Like, for me, you've got Ryan Jack's got to come on this half. Danilo's got to come on. I don't even know who else is on the bench, to be honest with you. Who's on the bench, boys? So on the bench, you get Wright, McLaughlin, Hadji, Jack, Matondo, Dowell, Sterling, Roof, Barisic, Danilo. So either.
Mate, it's one of those ones where I'm just, like I said, I'm trying not to be negative and just absolutely ripping this team apart before the season's even started. But
Thing is, but it's not being negative. Like it's. See,
it's being
for a
real.
neutral
It's
person
being
watching
realistic.
this game,
Aye.
they would turn around and say, "Yous are rubbish."
Oh, 100%.
Like,
100%.
there's not one good thing we've done at all this game. We've not even had a decent shot on goal or anything. Nothing. Like, Neil's got to come on for Dessers. And
I genuinely love to see Sterling come on. Whether it's for Yilmaz or Tav, I don't care. I would want to see him come on.
Lundstrom's going to have to come off for either Jack or Dibble. And I will cry, I'll literally cry if he brings Barisic on at half time here.
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Would it be?
If I knew, then
But the season ticket holders getting a percentage off. I think they should get something, maybe not as high as 30, but the issue with that is just you'd need to limit it obviously to one max per season ticket, because then everyone would come with their pal that's got a season ticket and get him to buy it on. It's less money for the club and everything. So yeah,
I think Suter's got a sickness bug, Freddie, and that's how he's not been able to play.
it's definite sickness pub. Yep, that's what Bill said before.
Absolutely awful, man. And it is it because our two best centre halves are out in Goldson and Suter? Like, you're playing Balogun, right? Who, fair enough, he's decent on his day, but he's no get the pace or like anything to cover Tav. And then you've got Yefeko, who's brilliant, but he's too young to know.
he's not got the experience. Aye.
Yeah, he's not got the experience. And you've got Goldson and Suter. Well, don't know much about Suter, right? But you've got Goldson who will demand. You think Suter would take it, but then he was the captain of Hearts for years.
Aye.
Going on what was Todd doing for the first? I think Todd done well for the first goal. Yeah, and tracked back well to cover where Yilmaz then came out of position to tackle elsewhere. Got a foot in well. Personally, wouldn't look at Cantwell at all.
Cantwell makes up a 4-yard gap on his man, manages to get a foot out, stop the ball. They both went to ground. It just happens to be that the other boy comes out with the ball because he's got up first. And Yilmaz just absolutely, like, there is no other word other than absolutely shapes it out of a 50-50.
Aye.
I would put Dessers in the same boat as Seaman now, Matt. Again, let us judge it in a couple of weeks after competitive games, but for the pre-season games, yeah.
I'm giving Dessers the ability. I'm giving Dessers the chance because we've been told he's 2 weeks behind everybody. So he's obviously no match fit yet, totally match fit yet. But for me, this half, you've got to see Danilo come on, either Jack or Dibble for Lundstrom, and I wouldn't even be mad to see Sima going off, or Wright or Matondo. Wouldn't be mad to see Matondo or Wright come on for Sima. I mean, I'd love to see Tav going off, but that's not going to happen.
There's
a question, right? If Tav goes off at half time, who gets the captain's band?
Lundstrom on that pitch there.
That's horrible, but really confident the way he's playing the now.
I haven't just looked at some highlights here for Rangers TV, and they've done well to pick some highlights out of this. No shots on target from Rangers in the first half.
That wild shot we have there, man.
And I think it's safe to say you could count with one hand the amount of shots on target we've had in all these pre-season games combined. Yeah, I wouldn't give many pass marks here, for sure. 6 million just spent in the attack. When we're reading that was 6 for the defence.
And it looks literally no different than it was.
Danilo needs to be on straight away in the second half. You've given people enough of a chance, Kilt. Pre-season or not, you've had enough of a chance. You're not doing the business here. Welcome to Rangers, so you don't get time to settle in. Get Danilo on. You've been playing pre-season games for Final, to be fine. You've been match sharp, get him in. You've just paid the big money for him. He's the main man for the summer.
Where's Lawrence? Is he sick as well? Or?
He must be part of the sickness bug, yeah. That'll be one of the players that are missing. Good shout.
I mean,
Matt, I want to know what you've been smoking. Like,
I'm not even mad that Davies isn't in the squad at all.
I mean, I know the teams look bad, but I wouldn't say they've made Lundstrom look good by any aspect. I mean, we were, what, 35 minutes into that half and all of us had forgot he was playing.
The two boys sitting right there would probably do a better job in this team, you know. Alan Hutton and Alec Gray, man.
And tell you what, boys, it could be 4 or 5 if it wasn't for Butland.
2 really good saves anyway. One for Tavs, early one where he tried to make us concede, and then that second one we're just seeing there. Ball across the box, 2 good saves. And I wouldn't say anything for both goals, like Butland. The second one, no, definitely more the outfielders, but I don't know, he never done brilliant. The ball getting fired across the 6-yard box there. But if I'm a keeper anyway, well, you're thinking for what you see, what keepers say, he's staying in the front post there, and he's expecting his centre halves and full back to stop it getting fired across the 6-yard box, isn't you? So,
like this here, look at the gap Cantwell makes up, gets a touch on it.
Cantwell done really well there.
Yeah.
I don't think he can do anything else there. He's covered a lot of ground to cover up where Yilmaz went inside, and Yilmaz had to go inside at that point, but.
And not even worth it. The guy that scored was on the ground before Yilmaz even got to the ball. Like, jeez, oh man.
Right, that's what's saying. Hutton there, he said he just tried to dink it away from him rather than getting the body behind it and just getting right through that ball. Because see, if he went for a 50-50, the ball was just going to stay still. It wasn't going to move. It was going to be one of those because he was lying down, I think. It would have just been a bit of a stalemate. Lammers out of the new signings is definitely looking the best, I would say. Like the new signings, I'm not talking like Cantwell, Raskin, obviously.
Look back at this replay here, though. Look back at this replay. It's
Balogun, they get punched or headbutted in the face.
And then it's Tav. Tav just doesn't go with the man and just starts shouting at the ref about Balogun. Tav needs to be going with him there.
Problems.
Right.
If we get Dallas, good luck to your ears, mate. If this is the performance we get, we have it. Well, not 2-0 down. I'd like to think that's almost impossible at half time this time next week, but next Saturday, if we've got another poor performance by half time, good luck to your ears, mate. I'll be a happy chappy.
Why my ears, mate? I'm at a wedding next week.
Aye, no ears. I'll video call you, just to let you know.
Oh, bloody.
He's going to be calling at me just to shout about how pissed we are.
My camera
Did you see that?
off all the time, mate.
We'll see what we can do. Yeah, we tried to, as you can see with Gaffer's makeshift camera. I appreciate you all being in here. Make sure if you are enjoying the streams, hopefully these will get more positive as the season goes on. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel as well. Really appreciate it, guys, for being back in here. But for the next Saturday, I am not sure. We will update you ASAP if we can get something going for the Kilmarnock game. Dallas is busy at a wedding, so we'll see what we can do in terms of watch along.
Unfortunately, it's not a wedding where it's like some distant friend of the family or I'm a +1. It's like a very, very close family friend, so it's not one I can wriggle out of, unfortunately.
The mindset for sure. The mindset for sure, but. Feel like a top six, man. We're getting relegated as this goes on, chatting. Well, wait, lucky top 3, lucky top 6. Next one will be we're getting relegated.
Mate, it generally has went that way. I saw it earlier. It was Celtic treble, 3rd, 6th. Like,
don't talk that.
Jesus,
liquidate.
Beale's getting the sack before Christmas. Jesus,
mate,
man.
if it keeps like this.
Well, the only thing with Beale now, though, is these are his players now. I mean, before he had a little bit less pressure, but now he's going to have undescribable pressure because now he's signed these players, he's spent a lot of money. Now, you don't get that result right at Kilmarnock. Oh, wait till you see the pressure. Not as in being like, Beale, you're out the door tomorrow, but being like, right, Beale, this needs instantly turned around, or them shoots will be coming very soon.
Right.
Was that the one game out of 4?
We said it last season when we were saying for Beale out already before the end of last season. Give him a summer to bring in his players, build the team he wants, and if it's like then you can maybe start having that conversation. And
that's it. It'll be decided by the 3rd of September. That's it. We've got 3 league games, a Champions League qualifiers within that, and then the Old Firm on the 3rd of September. That's it. On that night, that's when you have a conversation. That's when you see where you are.
That, right? No, he's saying if he doesn't do this, he's out. Took Gerrard 3 years before he won the league.
No, I mean, this is true.
It's just a different Rangers, but the team wasn't as good.
But, like, I don't. It's how quick is too quick is the big question.
Well, four Rangers players out there, is it?
I agree with what you're saying, Gaffer. It's like sometimes you do need to give them time, but
how much time do you give them?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Let's be honest. Like, see, for instance, if that was like a Aberdeen or a Hearts, that would be absolutely fine for them. But no, for like we are a team, we need to be winning stuff. Like second is not an option.
Hey. Yeah, we can just get no wingers now, mate. Scott Wright and Matondo aren't good enough. So, but it's
going back
same
to the
team.
poll he's put up as well. You know what I mean?
No changes.
23 million wasted on players not even touching a ball. Like, the decisions that have been made have been laughable.
Is that Roof that's coming on?
Ryan Jack.
Ryan Jack, good. I mean, that's probably.
Who's this one, I think?
Jack for lunchroom, hopefully.
What? No, Lundstrom walked to it.
Yeah, Feco, eh? Lundstrom's went to centre half.
Went back to centre half then.
Yep, and Feco's been hooked. Ho ho ho! Well. Young Feco hooked at half time. Lundstrom back in the centre half. What are we thinking of that, chat? What does that do for the youngster? I mean, it was not good for their second goal, but hooked at half time.
Where there have been worse players in the party.
I genuinely think up until
It was like, could be an injury, I don't know, but he didn't look injured before half time anyway. I would like to think, friendly or not, at half time there, they have had an absolute bollocking in that changing room. I would beg to think so, that they got the hairdryer treatment, if you would.
Except for obviously Jack, but.
Oh, see what this does.
It's very worrying because you spend 6 million on a striker and what's he going to give him, 20-30 minutes? But he should have been gave the full second half in my opinion.
the only thing
I'd have had him on for Dessers at half time.
going back to the Lundstrom back to centre back thing, the only thing you could say about that is maybe, I mean, we spoke about it before, that Lundstrom at one point he was.
Oh, that's a great
guy
ball.
that-
Hoffenheim right away here. I think he's
Offside,
offside.
surely, innit? What a tackle, but
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter anyway because Balogun, yeah, he was offside, but Balogun with a great tackle. And I have no idea why the Hoffenheim boy is not just shot here. It's came in behind Redfan, who looks to be sleeping a little bit again. But what a last ditch tackle from Leon Balogun that was.
Balogun, man.
that's outstanding defending for Balogun there.
But let's not underestimate how easy that was for them to get through there. Because if that first boy took a shot, which he was definitely in a position to, that you're looking at 3-0 Hoffenheim right away.
If he shot, that was 3-0. Well, unless Butland produced a worldy save, but
Mate, the minute he pulled his foot back, I was like, oh god, here's the third goal. And then he passed it.
I was like, oh dear. We need to wake up here.
What I was trying to say there though was the only reason I can maybe think of for
Look at the gap.
look at that gap. Look at that
was
gap.
that- was
Balogun
that
stayed
gap
forward,
and a
man.
half there,
and
wasn't
just-
it?
yeah.
Ooh.
Balogun's just stayed on the man and just left that gap to develop behind him. Lundstrom's had to come across and cover a pretty big area there. But
I mean, everything though. Between the centre half and fullback, they're making runs for days and just getting the ball every time.
The defence is awful.
But third time, now there's a break in play. Lundstrom with maybe a bit of leadership at the back. There's no one else doing it now. Is he maybe hoping Lundstrom will be a bit more vocal? But
Hoping for miracles at this point, man. There's no urgency.
I still might win this game, by I'm wanting 3 goals here. No, this has moved first. The pass came too slow and he stopped. Then
I don't know, you know, that the player that went with Yilmaz played Dessers on and he had a bit of space there. I think he could have ran through onto that maybe, but
Everything's too slow.
Carmel's better in the middle. Well, I mean, it's just better on the ball in the middle. Make a long switch from Tav there just to give Hoffenheim the ball back.
you're no Goldson with those long diagonal balls, Tav, mate. Calm down. I'm going to give Dessers a couple of league games before I judge him too harshly. But from what we're seeing, not promising. I'll agree, but
First half trying to take a throw in and letting the ball slip out his hands nearly, man.
Hey, Chiefs, you do win us 3-2 though. That was a good wee boost for the team. Nice wee comeback for the mentality going into next week. But at this rate, unfortunately, you don't see it at all.
Look
It
at
just
that
looks like
gap,
another Hoffenheim goal coming.
eh?
Far too easy.
See the teams that are playing in this pre-season, but how did this team get to the Europa League final?
That's the only godsend, I think. Like, see, our league, they'll be looking at these games and going, wow, they are awful.
I mean, not quite
And then
right to think it.
the games were absolute stroll, but God, I don't know what's going to happen, man.
I genuinely still say some of the players that are in this team that were there in the final, I think so many of them have checked out after that. They've been like, oh, I've made it to a European final, didn't get it, right. And they've just checked out.
I've never been speechless watching a Rangers game.
That's the spirit, David.
Literally don't know what to say.
Hoffenheim free kick here. Outswinging at the box, it's
Butland
good.
does well to come out, punch it way clear. And press, come on! Where's the urgency, boys? Come on!
Dav leaves one on his man though.
Did they though? I don't think he touched them. There's me defending Tav again. What am I doing?
Yeah, stop it! Stop!
Well, the last thing is, Brian, we needed both, mate. It's just,
I'll be getting banned for the watch along ever again, man. I'll go back.
I mean,
Viking Berlin, Lundstrom clears the ball away.
At this point, if I'm Michael Beale at this point, I'm looking at getting subs on.
If I'm trying to work the way into a shooting chance, which they do, but it's easy enough saved by Butland. Busy man. That's the only thing about playing these more difficult ties, because usually we've got some like lower English teams that they end up playing in pre-seasons and end up battering them. With playing a bit higher standard when the team aren't used to it, it's might have been a good idea, like you've said there, to play a lesser team to go and batter them by 6 or 7 and get the team flowing a bit. I don't know. Bebu making up a lot of ground for Hoffenheim here. Trying to win a free kick now, which he doesn't. Hoffenheim keep the ball. Kramaric turns to look at Tav, and that's offside, yeah.
and he still missed it.
Over the place there, man.
And near enough was for 3 months, Andy. Near enough was.
I'm going to have 9 nails left by next week. Jeez,
Reese, I'm giving you my 10-month notice. If it's like this all season, I'm retiring for the watch-alongs, mate. That's my 10-month notice. In.
I'm retiring for Rangers if it's like that for 10 months. I'm moving abroad.
Yo, man. Well done, Dessa. I don't know what that is Dessa. What's he doing way back there? Good switch. Come on, Tav. Dessa, I'm decent.
Ball inside.
Oh
Poor
my
ball
God.
inside. How'd you pick a first 11 for this mob?
Yard pass and he can't make it.
Christoph, at this point, I'm pretty sure it's just names on a dartboard and just chuck a handful of darts at this point. And Ian, yeah, when we were talking about the playing better teams pre-season, I was thinking that as well. Maybe it's just to kind of get us closer to the Champions League standard, because that's what we're obviously trying to qualify for, but...
Look like a man in match out of this.
Butland.
right now, Butland, aye.
Raskin clears up a ball. Yep, we're late. But he lifts his head up most he got there, yeah.
Absolutely
No
nothing.
options, man. Absolutely nothing.
No wingers to hit. Two strikers went making a run beyond the centre halves.
That's what I mean. We've just paid $6 million. He's going to get 30 minutes here. There's 35 minutes left of the game, and he's like, there's no movement at all for the bench.
Boys, can we just go back to Tenerife and stay there?
Just passing the ball, this horseshoe football, what they call it. No urgency. Maybe our Dessers here, gets in a 1v1 position, gets his head up. It's a penalty to Rangers. Yep, he does well. Does well to win that. The big man goes for a little chop. Then I presume he was going to pass that in for Seaman to get a finish, but penalty to Rangers here.
Oh, it is a penalty. Fair dude. I didn't expect him, but
He leaves the foot hanging there, and it does take the back.
That was good play.
leg.
The Dessers there. That's the one good thing we can do.
See, if you're Rangers here, you do not give that to Tavi. Give it to one of these new strikers to get the confidence up. But of course, Tav's on it.
Yeah.
He'll miss it. Watch this.
It's going to be an Aaron Ramsey special, boys.
It's Tav.
Like you said that.
Tav with a short run up. And he buries it. Good pen.
Very good pen. See, like it's true what you said there, Reece. That should be gave to Dessers.
I don't know why you don't give that to one of the new boys. Yeah.
Aye, to get the goal, get the confidence up. Like, cool, got my first goal for Rangers. Here we go.
Because Tav's
Fair
for his
enough, that's a
defensive
great
mistakes,
pen.
boys. It's a good pen. Aye,
A great
don't get me
pen,
wrong,
but-
but
You need to give that to the new boys to get their confidence up. And
I mean, worst case scenario, one of the new boys miss it. It's obviously every game means something if you're Rangers, but it's a nothing game. You know what I mean?
we're good at winning the nothing games. 3-2 Rangers still on the card. You're right, Darryl. What's that?
Is that the kickstart that we need, though? Is that the fireworks going off now that's going to...
Right, let's see.
Again. Jump it back, right?
Yeah, man, I don't know. Not even the manager. If I'm a captain there, I'm wanting to think.
Danilo and Danilo coming on.
As a captain, do you not think more about yourself
I feel-
there? See, it's the thing though, because Campbell's coming off here and he's not been involved and he's given him a little bit of criticism for not being as consistent with his pre-season performances. But a big thing about it is, as well as Lammers has looked, he's playing the positions that Campbell played extremely well at the end of last season. So Campbell's having to go and play different positions. He's not getting involved as much, not looking as good. So that's the part that's going to need to be solved, because Campbell flourishing is an absolute must for us to go and do what we're planning to do this season. Because as much as Lammers is looking well, it can't affect the way that Campbell's been playing. But he is playing the positions that Campbell's been.
Look at this, man. A full squad.
Jeez, it's a full new team for Hoffenheim, eh?
Jeez, oh man. Right, Danilo, let's see what you've got, son.
He's got half an hour. 5'9" or something, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, you pay $6 million and you give him half an hour.
Big man's scored a double here for the winner. Here we go. And we're right up for the season. Brilliant, this team's fantastic. Danilo with a double, here we go.
But I mean, that's the
You know,
thing.
we had a double 1-3-2 and we'll be scheming about winning the league again.
Yep.
That's the thing I don't want, though. I'm like a miracle performance by a player saving us and then us forgetting horrible games.
We've seen Morelos do that too much.
And here we've got Hoffenheim coming off to be replaced by
I know,
Hoffenheim
mate,
B team.
I
at
just
this
know all
point.
these players for FIFA, mate, that's it. Yeah. For any German football fans, who's maybe know a bit more than us here with the changes that are going on with Hoffenheim here. Know a couple of names, but I couldn't tell you if this is the A team, B team, C team coming on. I've got no idea.
Wee bit of chocolate, Biscoff.
Biscoff is on for TSG. Just van, mate.
Just a van from Biscoff, mate, that's it.
I mean, Biscoff's technically caramel flavoured biscuits. But
Is that a beer that's just came on?
That was funny. Biscoff.
Biscoff. Oh, I love it, Gaffer. I love it.
Always got to bring the comedy when you're watching Rangers. Oh dear.
What was
mate,
who was that, mate? That was about Scott Patterson coming on there.
Nah, got Patterson or Nathan Wright.
No, was it no Greg Patterson? No Scott Patterson?
God knows.
I thought that was Greg Stewart.
Because it was Nathan Patterson and Greg Stewart. He got
Oh,
mixed
was
up,
I?
aye.
Greg Stewart,
What
remember him?
player he was, by the way. Bring him back.
Forgot he existed. That's what we're missing right now. Bit of Greg Stewart.
Right, Greg Stewart, Jake Hasty.
Oh, ref, Camden, mate.
Wow,
Booking isn't
man.
a friendly for that. Jeez. Nine Jacks got booked for stopping a quick free kick in a friendly. Camden, ref.
To be fair, one of the Hoffenheim boys got booked for that earlier as well. After he was offside, he still took the shot against Butland after like a good couple of seconds. Got the booking for it.
Oh.
Here's the counter. Come on, where's the option? Where's the runs?
There's Dalus
that's-
one that high up, but the ball to him wasn't good enough by Lammers.
But we've done well to recover, and that's a foul, ref. Thank you.
Get a ball with Danilo. He shoots from range. That's nice.
That's nice. We like that.
Van
Yeah.
ball into the box is just too high for
Just-
Seema.
Edge of the box. Look for the players on the edge. Nope, we're just feeding it back in. Okay.
Lovely flick.
Nice wee flick there, by the
Big
way. Yep,
double.
lovely.
Oh no, he's getting
Ball in the box, and that is lovely. That is two each. Is that big Sam Lamos?
Let's go.
It is.
It is
Well
Lammers
done.
on the boy.
Eventually, one of Tav's crosses finds a Rangers man, and it finds the head of Sam Lamos, who headers it into the far post, and he's deserved that for this pre-season he's had. Well done, big man. There's a starter for Camargue, I'll tell you that for sure.
Danilo and Dibble made that there.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, Taz crossed, but
That's fantastic link-up play for Danilo and Dill.
great header though.
Great header, yep.
Great header.
That man is starting at Kelly, that's for sure. Hey, Rangers, we are fantastic in this game one.
Come
Thank
on.
you.
Let's win the treble now, come on! Greg Stewart, you can stay home, mate. We don't need you in there.
Mate, that's it. We started talking about getting Greg Stewart and Hasty back, and it was like, right, okay, we're playing now.
I was getting to the point I was going to phone Chris Boyd.
Cameras off
If
you,
he
mate.
said no, it was going to be Ian Black.
Can he beat a bit of Ian Black? Jeez, so man.
I cry. It was Lammers, Stewart. Assist for Tav.
On then, let's see a bit of positive Rangers here. Nothing to
Gordon, I
look
think
at.
the issue is,
Yeah,
10
I
minutes
Gordon.
ago, we looked absolutely woeful.
And Hoffenheim have changed their full team. I think it was
And aye,
well,
and
fair enough.
Hoffenheim's
And it
got pretty much a
wasn't
full new team.
about this. This was everything you've seen from pre-season combined there with a bit of frustration.
That's Hoffenheim's 18 who just come on, boys, come down. That was their B team that was at the first half.
There we go, nice
done.
pressing again to win the ball high.
How are we so bipolar as a team? Where is
Referee.
like how are we now just starting to kick into gear, fight for balls, sprint? Ah, man. Biscoff! Aye! Watch your Danilo, we've just signed him.
You watch your Brazilian. Stop it.
Biscoff, he's only 18, he's never seen a Brazilian.
It was 2-1 against the A team.
Good Danilo on the free kick. Tav's on it. He just swings it towards the back post, cleared away.
Was that awful?
See my way, presence, Lammers. Up and over.
Jack putting his head in where it could pop there.
Rangers fans in fine voice in the corner again. They have been all game, but they're a bit more excited again now.
You'll find out when you're older, Brian.
Oh, sure, straight to the point, yep.
Oh dear.
This man lives by the book, straight to the point.
Look at that, 2 at the back post. Yilmaz's getting need to help him.
Well
Foul.
done there for Tav. Actually gets ball side of the man and wins the ball for once in a foot race.
That's pure beer, that.
Alright.
Plenty of time to win. Danilo winner. We can smell it. Rangers. Hopefully a lot more of the Rangers fans start. I would say learn the tune, but it's just Glasgow Rangers. There's not much of a tune to learn. I actually sing that song. Now that it's a Brazilian tune as well, the Danilo's here. I need to go like a game like this and actually just go. I could even maybe go through a lot of old previous clips and videos and just take the audio of Rangers fans and make it into a track rather than this random fan noise that we've got.
I probably should. That's a good idea.
I've got enough PG songs to keep that on like mate. That's the only thing.
The end of last season were alright.
Because like that tune there, you know what I mean, that could play for 5 minutes, then you went another one, then you went another one. It's a good idea, that actually.
Lucky.
Balogun with the clearance away. Lammers up, they get ahead to it, but it's came out to more of an advantage for Hoffenheim, and Lundstrom butched the ball away. No mention.
Pure touch for the Hoffenheim coach.
Aye.
Pure touch.
Oh, here comes Kim Marr. 14 the Lammers.
And
Oh,
Hadji,
and Hadji coming on and out.
who's 19?
19
Lammers.
Sheena.
Lammers
Team
and
of the night,
Sheena.
I think, yeah. Right, Kemar, Roof and Danilo.
Oh, 2 up top. An actual 2 up top now.
Oh, but Roof, Danilo, and then
Campbell, no, Campbell's off.
Campbell's off,
Hadji in behind them.
I don't know. Don't know what they.
Oh. You pick that up?
No.
Yeah, he does what he wants, yep. He's picking it
Yeah,
up.
so,
Oh dear.
That's what we want. Danilo and Roof, are you all for that, John? I ain't against it.
I mean, how long
But
last
then it's
season
how
were
do
we
you
calling
fit
for two
Lammers
strikers?
and Campbell behind them? Is the thing of that one.
Roof's
Bruce screaming at Red Van, yeah.
Aye.
Love that. Tell him exactly where he wanted the ball right away, no messing.
Come on, Barwin, you've got to get there. Look at the big gap, back post and all.
That's alright, it's in now, it's covered now. Took long enough, but...
Getting it, yep.
Man.
Too slow,
Oh my
Balogun, because should have came to that there. Eeeh.
Alright, just pressure him, cover the pass. Come on, boys, basics.
Go on, Tab, keep that in.
Yeah, rotten
He's got
tab.
it, he's got it, he's got it.
Fans are in full voice anyway.
Alright. Seeing our defence is always dodgy, just go 6 strikers that score them. Aye, that might be the plan.
It'd be fun for the neutral. No, not sure how much it would. I mean, as long as we're always outscoring, it'll be fine for us, but. Not done Lonnie. Well defended, and ball away as well. The roof to try and hold up. Yeah.
Lonnie's looked better at centre back than he has in midfield all game.
How was the ref just let that play, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I thought that did go, but yeah. Am I seeing Hadji striker? Alright, he's just going to fall in between them both and support the striker.
Yeah, he's...
Behind him, isn't he?
Danilo just going to come wide a bit.
I'm not mad about Hadji's playing central though, man. How often when he was getting played out wide did we scream for Hadji to get played through the middle? Like, if we're going to be seeing
for Hadji this year? Hadji plays Cantwell in Lamo's position, mate.
That's the thing, it's going to be difficult for him to actually get into the squad, but...
When are we introducing Sterling to the game here?
Don't think he'll be on the day. Unfortunately not. That Hoffenheim kit's quite nice, isn't it? Maybe a bit biased by the royal blue and white, but... I hate that German football keeps the nets up all the time. Dutch football does it all as well.
Yilmaz's getting a bit of spray there, wasn't it? No? Somebody got a wee bit of spray there or something?
Yilmaz, yeah. He's first man here. Roof. Heading the ball away, yep.
Got to get out, but like there's 7 or 8 years in that box waiting for it to come back in.
Butland,
Yeah,
well
like
done.
Butland.
Good
Oh,
kill
he
on
set
him.
one away for Danilo.
It's a good ball by the way, the keeper's reacted to that well. But it's got us higher up the pitch, well done Butland there. That was good. Very well we came out and claim that, then send it.
Oh my goodness. Stuart's went into detail, boys.
Stuart! There are children!
Is that in Soki or in Suki?
I'm just not answering that.
There is younger people in here, sure, right? Just a bit. It's not that bad of a not a crazy thing you've said, but just.
Oh, they're Sterling probably coming home, boys. Balogun's done.
I mean, he's accurate, but. How long before Rangers fans start singing about the war? It was before the kick-off, mate.
Yeah,
before the kick-off.
10 German bombers was getting sung before kick-off.
We had that when we were reading out the team lineups before, hadn't it?
It's been there and gone, David. It's been and gone. Yes.
Oh no, Barisic. Oh no.
Alright, Sterling. 15 minutes of the big man.
Back three.
3-5-2.
Okay.
Yilmaz for Barisic.
Well, Yilmaz is still on, mate.
I know, but they've just got
They did put 3, yeah, they've messed that up big time. Yeah.
I'm confused. What happened?
So wait, we're playing a back three of
Of Yilmaz.
no
Ah,
Barisic, Lundstrom, and Sterling.
Yep.
Is the back three.
yep.
Barisic is a centre half. Oh my god.
A famous RFC.
By the way, boys, did I
Where's
just see
Tab?
Tab come off? Aye, Tab came off.
Mm-hmm.
Tab's off. Oh.
Nah, surely no.
Aye, he came off, mate. I thought I saw.
Yep.
Nice, no.
It is, mate. Came off for Matondo, mate.
Nice. Oh,
Matondo, the right wing back.
about time.
The sunshine in Germany here is killing the Rangers TV camera.
Good tackle there. They had it.
Do we have any 3-2 predictions for this? No.
There was
I said
Darryl
3-1.
did.
Aye, no,
Oh,
Danilo
there
said
was,
that.
I remember it, yeah. Someone
Was
said
that
a
not
3-2
into
at
the
the
game a
start.
bit? But
No, I said it before kickoff, man.
oh, did it? Oh, okay. Nice, well one back, well one, comfortable in the ball.
Get loose.
Turning, find the out ball. Where's the out ball?
It's found
That'll
Roof.
do, well done, Hadji.
Read off nicely to Matondo. How can he mess it up?
No, it's
no.
Matondo, don't ask me.
Oh, Sterling.
Oh, Sterling.
Nice wee Cruyff done
That's
for his
it.
first bit of action in the
Tabs
game.
it.
Yep.
Tabs it, get him it. You right back.
Nice wee Cruyff done to open up a lot of space there. Right away.
Get him going. Aye, that was nice.
Borna waiting a bit too long and he's invited a lot of pressure. This is from Borna Barisic. And it is skied high over the bar.
I need to
Wow.
see anything less, man.
Reece, mate.
Honestly.
Reece, I'm not going to lie, mate. I am getting sick to death of hearing you say it's from Borna Barisic.
That was a combo between Barisic and Ridvan there.
Redvan's pass was not good either, but Borna put him in a hell of a play space.
Like,
Because Borna took that long to play the ball.
Aye.
And then it was a bad pass. Both. Hoffenheim would come up with a bit more pressing out. Oh, Redvan does well. He skipped round the corner. Yep.
keep on.
Okay.
I mean, even if he did try to put up the line there, it was skewed out. Danilo made a different run anyway.
Barisic come on, they've pressed like 3 guys to that right hand side.
Hmm.
Or left hand side. Depends what way you're looking.
Sorry, I'm still thinking about the confidence of Sterling just for that Cruyff turn, first touch of the ball for Rangers. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good touch, Jack. Yeah, it was important.
Man. Well done,
Done.
Butland.
How's Rangers played second half, left at half time discussed.
Better.
Better? It's-
Not
yeah,
what we'd like to be
better.
seeing. Not what we'd like to see, but better. Oh, defensively, we've been just as bad, to be honest, and attacking we'll be a bit better. I think a safe way to say it is they get another turning chance around your box, but it's put wide.
Jackie
think-
boy had that covered, man.
I think Butland had his angles covered there. I was about to say, Gaffer.
Had it covered. That Biscoff, man.
No, that was beer.
Or was it beer? Biscoff and beer, good combo, eh?
It's the blue.
Involve it. Right.
Hand off for Hadji.
I mean, for 2-0 down, we've done alright to come back to 2 each. But we shouldn't have been 2-0
No.
down in the first place. Just in case anybody's curious, Celtic finished 1 each.
Oh, did they? Who were they playing?
Wolves.
Come on, the Wolves!
Hoffenheim trying to work something again. They got a lot of bodies forward every time.
8-9. It feels like our defensive just stopped.
Rangers getting pinned in a little bit in these few minutes, but a slack pass from Hoffenheim will let us come out. See if we can keep the ball for a couple of minutes here.
No one even given an option for the throw for Yilmaz. Have we improved on throw-ins this season, or do we still just lose them?
Still lose them.
Still lose them, yet.
All we concede for them. Oh, long range effort, just wide.
Not a bad shot for Becker there, but...
It wasn't a bad shot, it was a terrible shot.
I've seen worse in this game. Tab.
Roof picks up the ball at halfway line, he's thinking about a shot, but he's fouled.
That man's riding him like a donkey, come on!
He's lucky there, Roof was just about to score. He was lucky. You had to foul him.
Roof was about to turn and ping. Boom. See ya. No, give me my podcast, I'll do it again.
Barisic backwards, man.
Backwards Barisic, that's his name. Oh, there's a wee...
Hey, referee.
A wee kick for Hadji. Play on, here we go.
Oh, Barisic played a forward
I
ball.
like the idea of the early ball in there, by the way.
Trying to find
I like
Danilo
the
in the
idea.
corner. Yep.
Show for it, show for it. Roof.
Hoofed away. Lundstrom.
Win, there we
Strong.
go.
Nice.
Pen them in, man. Don't sit back. Pen them in.
Rangers steal a winner here. But it's that keeper.
Well done, Matondo. Matondo, the right wing back.
Mate, he's not going to be any defensively worse than Tamas.
That, man.
And that's not even sarcasm.
It's poor that we've no seen or not. We can't judge Danilo on 30 minutes.
No, I'd like to have seen more in Danilo, definitely.
Another shooting chance. We're stepping off them a little bit in the edge of the box and then just shooting after. Well, we'll take shot after shot after shot. Luckily, none of them are on target, but you won't get away with that forever if you let teams shoot for that range. One of them are going through a layout. What would you say as we're coming towards the end of this game for a man of the match? Is it being swayed to Lammers? Could you see Lammers with a goal and a little shift? But there's not many. You can't really.
Lammers was the only one that didn't really have anything. Well, not the only one, but one of a small group I couldn't really say much negative about. But then you've got Tab, goal and an assist. But then he looked rank rotten.
No, hasn't even
Outside of
near man.
Aye, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you go purely on stats, he's got a goal and an assist, but outside of that, he looked rank rotten. Kenny, first half we were awful, second half slightly less awful, somehow managed to pull it back to 2-0
Slightly
down.
less awful, like that, yeah, that'll do.
Managed to pull it back for 2-0 down. New boys individually look good, but are nowhere near gelling as a team yet. That's got a lot more work to be done. But we've seen glimpses of some people that they could be players. They could be players. Lammer's one of them, definitely, who seems to be pretty much everyone's man of the match, I believe.
I don't know, I've not voted yet.
The votes aren't final. Oh,
Barisic,
backwards Barisic. It's actually hard to do as well. I was impressed with how he passed that back. That was like,
know.
he done really well to find the back pass.
Nearly broke a bone doing it, but he done it. Backwards Barisic again. To the halfway line, all the way back to the keeper.
He's just a meme now.
It used to be Barry Ferguson pass back Barry, but jeez, oh man.
Can we get a set of reversing lights for Barisic? I mean, he's going backwards, boys. Jesus.
The worst one is when he ran to the halfway line and then just turned.
Aye, God.
Like,
Don't even remind me about that one, mate.
why? Just keep going.
4 minutes to go. The end of Rangers pre-season here. Which if this ends 2 each anyway, it's been very underwhelming.
Yeah. I mean, from the position we were in, going in at half-time.
Oh my God, Lundstrom, what are you doing there? I don't know who's to blame there, if it's Lundstrom or Butland.
Sorry, I was just saying. What was I saying, actually? For the position we were in, 2-0 down, and how bad we were looking, I'd have called you a liar if we said we ended the game 2 each, but...
It's not over yet, man.
Oh, no, not at all.
Only win this.
Danilo, 20-yard screamer, calling it. Boom.
Oh my God, Bono's done something good. It's a foul on Redvan.
Oh,
Yep.
referee.
That's a bit soft, but okay.
Okay, though, although that is a bit embarrassing going down holding your face there, Red Van, mate. Come on. He got you in the shin. Oh, no, arm to the face. Aye, as well. I missed that bit.
Well, it was alright to say that, Kenny. There's not enough. We're not been attacking enough, really, to judge much.
What's happening? Who's doing here for us?
Redvan.
Yilmaz.
And that'll be it anyway. That's just going to run out of time. They're not going to add it on, and that'll be just about it, folks.
Yeah.
Again, just before we get to the end here, just again a thank you to everybody for being back in here. Holding over 100 views for a pre-season friendly here. Getting back into the swing of things with the watch longs for the season. Do appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Just leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Helps the channel massively. Also, we're getting a replay of these disgusting goals back. Good pen that by that by.
It was a good.
Both your goals are good finishes.
The header was sublime, man. That's hard to do. He was right at the front post and somehow managed to guide it away for the keeper to the back post. Like, I still think my man of the match is Butland, but we'll still have a minute left.
Still
Who's
on.
going to keep him in for a minute?
And then Bonham to get a new contract. So. I'm not sure much about their contracts, David, to be honest, mate. Not much I can actually tell you.
I think I'll stick with Butland, boys, for my man of the match.
Yeah, in terms of the next week's stream, ladies and gentlemen, just make sure to keep up to date on the socials down in the description. We'll let you know ASAP if we're going to be live for that one.
There we go.
Lovely little bit of play there.
Is the ref going to allow us one more counter attack? He is. It falls to Danilo, who takes a lovely touch. He turns, he faces the goal. He's thinking about a long shot. He passes it off to Matondo, who looks for a winner, but it's a good save, and the keeper then holds it, and I think that'll be it.
That was a good touch.
Not a
to
bad
Danilo
shot.
there.
Very good touch for Danilo. Very good touch for Danilo.
Good touch, turned. Sharp
Not
to
a
get
bad
a
shot
defence.
from
I thought,
Matondo
Danilo was going to shoot, but that was a good pass.
Yeah.
All right, just letting it go here. We're actually getting a bit of added time with the friendly. They usually just call it right away.
And there's Barisic Costas.
Ooh.
Good defending Lundstrom.
Oh, thank you, Lonnie.
Lonnie's status at the end there.
Sure. Sorry about your luck with Rangers TV, mate. But welcome into the streams.
But Lund. Van punts away.
Ref, how much time you gained this year, mate?
Matondo, is that Matondo there?
Danilo chasing out, mate.
Danilo, aye.
Jeez, oh man. That was some good pace.
Butland off his line to pick us up.
He's playing for the draw.
Definitely, but the defence today was majorly let it down, for sure.
Yep.
Just sloppy. And the ref calls for full time, so that is it. That is the end of Rangers. I think fair to say disappointing pre-season, but the main thing that matters is by 5:15 next Saturday we are ready to go. So it's a massive week on the training pitch ahead.
Definitely is, yeah.
I think it's a massive week in the training pitch, but with them saying about the heavy legs and everything, how much can you afford to let them rest and get it back in the legs for the actual season? You know what I mean?
It's just not doing running. It's actually just ball work they need now.
Well,
Right, stream. Thank you very much. Garford, Dallas, thank you for joining me. But
Pleasure,
I'm needing to
as
get
always, mate.
back to bed after that night shift, but back to sleep for a little bit, you know. Right, boys,
aye.
chat. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bring on the season.